In our first match, the Ateneo Lady Eagles took flight and picked up their 6th straight victory of the tournament by defeating the UA Lady Warriors in straight sets. And that sets the stage to our second game on this Saturday afternoon as we are once again greeting you live from the arena in San Juan City as two teams who have won a combined 43 championships will lock horns as the Far Eastern University Lady Tamaraws take on the University of Santo Tomas Tigresses. And even though they've won so many championships, they have not seen the Final Four in the past 2 seasons, and that winning tradition is something that these two teams look to rediscover in Season 77 of the UAAP. Mabuhay Pilipinas at maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Ross, joined of course by Ann Remulla, and we will also be joined later on at courtside by Nicole Yu reporting for FEU and Cristel Bachelor reporting for UST. Well, Ann, it's the first match of the year 2015 for FEU. On the other hand, we have UST experiencing the longest losing skid in the OG Mamon era as they try to stop that 5-match losing streak against FEU today.
That's right. And apart from trying to stop that losing streak, itong UST also has that goal to beat FEU as they actually lost against FEU also in the last season. So both games they lost.
Yeah, they were swept by FEU in Season 76, so they are trying to end that losing streak as well. Now, as we take a look at the team standings, we will see that FEU has an opportunity to actually move up to solo third should they pick up a win against UST today.
That's right. So they're definitely working to break away from that three-way tie with Adamson and NU, who shares the same win-loss record at 3-3. And Tamaka, they really want to secure that number 4 spot. Meanwhile, UST, again, like what you said, Anton, on a 5-game losing streak, and they're hoping to actually end that today.
Now, speaking of FEU, let's talk about them first. And it's been almost a month since they participated in the tournament, 28 days to be exact. Will rust be a factor? That is something that we have to look out for today. But their last match, which took place December 13 last year, was a significant win for FEU because it was against NU, a Final Four team last year. And prior to that win against NU, they have not won against a Final Four team.
That's right. So they actually survived the 2 close sets in the first and second and finally broke away in the third set. And looking at the statistics also of that game, you'll see that FEU won across all departments, most especially when it comes to the service department where they scored 10 aces against NU.
FEU also, for the first time, had 3 players reach double-digit scoring. Charm Simborio had 11 points, the rookie. Tony Rose Basas had 15 points, and Bernadette Pons, 15 points as well. She scored 22 in the previous matchup against LaSalle, 15 against NU. She is starting to heat up.
That's right. And right now, actually, as we take a look at the statistics here for Bernadette Pons, with 15 points in that last game against the Lady Bulldogs, 12 attack points, 1 block, 2 service aces, and throughout the games now at 76 points. This actually brings Pons as one of our top 10 best scorers here in this season, and she's the lone Lady Tamaraw actually that's part of the top 10.
Nicole Yu had a chance to speak with Bernadette Pons right before this match. Let's see what this super sophomore had to say.
So I'm here with the one and only Bernadette Pons. So Bernadette, masasabi mo bang satisfied ka sa performance niyo sa team so far?
So far po, hindi pa masyado kasi kulang pa po yung consistency namin sa paglalaro.
Ano naman sa tingin mo ang kailangan maging mindset niyo since today is the last game for the first round?
Siguro po, i-apply lang namin yung lahat ng tinuro sa amin ng mga coaches, yung lahat na natutunan namin nung Christmas break, lahat ng pinaghirapan namin. Siguro ito na yung time para i-apply namin tsaka para maging maganda yung year na to.
Alright, good luck po mamaya and back to you, Anton and Ann.
Well, Bernadette Pons is looking very calm. She's looking very relaxed. Let's see if that will be a positive sign as she and the rest of the Lady Tams take on a desperate UST side today, looking to end their 5-match losing skid. And they almost did it against NU last Wednesday.
That's That's right. That was actually a very tight match, that game against NU, where they played 5 sets. Anton, looking at the numbers here, kita natin, after losing the first 2 sets to NU, UST managed to get sets 3 and 4 to extend the game to a 5-set match. But then, yun nga, kinulang pa rin ng UST. Still seeing some problems here because despite the fact that they actually scored more in terms of offense, the blocking of NU was just really very, very strong and tight. They scored 14 as opposed to only 7 of UST. At bukod pa dyan, UST also committed more errors in that match against NU.
Now, Coach Oji Mamon has been very open this season about the veterans. He says nakulang pa ang pinapakita ng mga veterano, namely Pam Lastimosa and Mela Tunay. And looking at the numbers, their numbers are really down when we compare season 76 and season 77. This lady right here, Mela Tunay, was 7th in the league last year in terms of the best scorer list. She was averaging 11.1 points per match. This season, just a little bit over 5 points per match. But in the last matchup, Mela Tunay finally reached double-digit scoring this season. The first time that's happened. So the question, Ann, is, are we finally beginning to see the real Mela Tunay?
Well, of course, that is the expectation. We know that a lot is expected from the seniors of the Lady Tigresses. And yun nga, ano, because in the past games, we haven't seen Tunay really deliver the score that Coach Oji is expecting ngayon. Itong taon na to, especially as they try to break that losing streak. Inaabangan natin at ina-expect ng kanyang teammates that she will really score for them today.
Well, if there's anybody who has to stay positive, it's got to be the veterans of UST. And right before this match, Cristel Bachelor had a chance to speak with Mela Tunay. Let's see how she's feeling coming into this match.
Mela, anong pakiramdam na nakabawi ka na finally last week?
Well, nung una pa lang kasi syempre gusto kong mag-start ng year na meron akong magandang mga contribute sa team. So, for me, andun talaga yung gigil na gusto ko maglaro, gusto ko mag-contribute. But then, pinasok ako na nung 3rd set na. Tapos yung mindset ko lang coming into the game was manalo-manalo. So yun, parang natuwa rin ako, syempre nabigyan ako ng chance ni Coach and ayun, na nakabawi ako somehow. Pero I know naman na kulang pa. So, sana this game, makabawi ulit.
Sabi mo nga nandun na yung gigil, yung eagerness. Ano sa tingin mo yung naging pagkukulang nyo? Bakit di nyo naipanalo yung laban kontra NU?
For me, I think nagkulang lang kami, not in terms of skills, but I think in composure. Kasi yun nga yung errors namin talagang pumatay sa amin. Especially in the first set, we had 14 errors. So yun talaga yung pagkukulang namin. So ginawa namin, nag-polishing kami sa training para this game, if ever man magka-error kami, malaman namin kung ano yung gagawin namin para makabawi agad-agad.
Thank you so much, Mela. Good luck to your game. Back to you guys.
Well, and Mela Tunay mentioned errors as one of the problems for UST. They averaged 28.3 errors per match. Let's see if they can try to minimize that today.
That's right. But of course, apart from just minimizing the errors, Anton, one thing that we will be looking at, sinabi rin ni Mela kanina, no, is the team's composure. How they will bounce back from the errors that they have committed. And that's the leadership as well is something that we will try and see. Sino bang magle-lead sa kanila ngayong hapong ito?
Well, it's a battle between two of the winningest teams here in the UAAP as Coach Oji Mamon's UST Tigresses will take on Coach Shaq de los Santos's FEU Lady Tamaraws when we return right here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action. We're all set for our second match on this Saturday afternoon in season 77 of the UAAP, and taking the floor are the UST Tigresses looking to halt their 5-match losing skid. And of course, the FEU Lady Tams looking to attain solo 3rd place with a victory today. They are 3-3 right now in the team standings, while UST is at 1-5. Greeting also everybody watching on Balls HD, Sky Cable Channel 167 in high definition, and everybody outside of the Philippines, all over the world, via the Filipino channel or Bro channel. And we have fans of all ages, as usual, here inside the venue. As we have
Aiza Maizo.
Aiza Maiza, yep, part of that last UST champion team back in season 72, and Coach Shaq de los Santos, of course, was the head coach of that championship team. It's hard to believe that both these teams that are about to play right now have not seen the Final Four in the past 2 seasons, and considering their winning tradition.
San Juan Arena. This is the match
That's
of
right,
your
Anton. But
protagonist.
yeah, what we're seeing is that UST at this point still struggling. We're seeing that you know, this is the rebuilding, not rebuilding it, but really trying to get more experience for their current lineup. They have a lot of young players still part of the lineup. FEU, on the other hand, we're seeing improvement year on year, actually, from this team.
Exactly. This is the 2nd season now for Coach Shaq de los Santos. While for UST, this is the 4th straight season for Coach Oji Mamon. All right, let's have our starters introduced for this match.
Starting players for your Far Eastern University. Starting on with player number 2, Bernadette Pons. At number 3, Charm Simborio. Player number 7, Genevieve Casugod. At number 9, Mary Remy Palma. Player number 10, Team Captain Ina Luis Papa. At number 16, Tony Rose Basas. Libero, player number 1, Christine Agno. Head coach, Mr. Cesael Shock de los Santos. And let's meet the starters for your University of Santo Tomas. Starting on with player number 6, team captain Pamela Lastimosa. At number 8, Carmela Tunay. Player number 9, EJ Laure. At number 10, Alex Cabanos. Player number 15, Jessie De Leon. At number 18, Marivic Meneses. Libero number 12, Dancel Dusaran. Head coach, Mr. Oji Mamon. Good luck to both teams.
Oji Mamon fresh off a victory this morning as his Tigers defeated the LaSalle Green Spikers in the men's volleyball tournament. He's looking to duplicate the success of his men's team with the women's team here as they take on FEU. Mela Tunay is back in the first 6. She came off the bench in the last match last Wednesday against NU, while for FEU, Casugod and Palma are back in the first 6. Palma and Simborio are back in the first 6 after not starting in their match last December 13 against NU. It was Dawson and Malabanan who started in the place of Palma and Simborio, but as I mentioned a while ago, 28 days. That's a long time. That's the last time FEU took the floor in this tournament, and a lot has happened during the break. Let's see how it will translate onto the court. Here we go. This is the first rally of the match. It starts with a hit by EJ Laure, but she is blocked by Pons. No point though. Papa sets it up to Pons. Blockers were there for UST. Meneses gets it up top, but a violation. It is a point for FEU, and it's Happy New Year for the FEU Lady Tamaraw since this is their first match for the year 2015.
This net violation error.
You can bet that these ladies are raring to go since it's been a while. Melatunay looking to continue her hot streak, as we mentioned in our pre-match discussion. The first time she reached double digits this season happened against NU last Wednesday. Well, here's a rookie who has been consistent. EJ Lauren leading UST in scoring. Let's get more from the camp of the Tigers as here's Cristel Bachelor.
According to Coach OJ Bawon, losing over NU can be attributed to how they fell short in terms of confidence, especially team captain Pam Lastimosa. Rookie EJ Lowry also somehow slumped in that game. Ayon kay EJ, talagang wala lang daw siya sa kanyang sarili noon. Although a day after that, she said she suffered from toothache as well and wasn't able to attend practice yesterday. She, however, said that this won't affect her performance for today. Anton and Ann?
Slump bang 13 points? Slump din pala yun.
Well, for her.
Yeah. Well, considering it went 5 sets, siguro feeling niya she could have done more. But 13 points is her best output in her young UAAP career in the collegiate ranks.
And I mean, we've seen her play, we've seen her perform, and yun nga, no, even as a young player, isa na siya sa inaasahan to really deliver the points here for UST.
We've heard from the UST camp. Ngayon naman, pakinggan natin si Nicole Yu, who will report for FEU.
Now, the holidays were pretty hectic for the FEU Lady Tamaraws. They continued to work harder to improve their performance in time for the second round. Now, some players were even unable to go back to their hometowns during the break. But the FEU Lady Tamaraws told me that they are willing to make some sacrifices since they know that the season is still far from over. For now, the girls are hopeful and believe that they will be able to show the viewers what they are all about as they welcome the new year as a new and improved team. Anton and Ann?
And Nicole, they have a great opportunity to make it back to the Final Four. If they come up with a victory today, they're going to be in a good position because if they win, they will notch their 4th victory. Gatorade spike of the game, courtesy of Charm Simborio, fueling the UAAP to play hard. Four to 3. And Melatunay, she's playing well to start off this match, Anne.
Actually, both teams doing very well, making sure na as the opponent scores, mapapalitan nila agad ng puntos on their end.
3 points already for Tunay to start off this contest, and the blocking of UST is in full effect today. Simborio getting denied by that tandem of De Leon and Lastimosa. Melatunay, as I mentioned, only averaging 5 points per match this season. A far cry from her 11.1 output in the previous year. She was number 7 in the league for season 76. Bernadette Pons coming off a 15-point output. Tunay too strong on that serve.
So far, 2 points pa lang yung pinakamalaking lead na nakita natin. But after that error, now trimmed down to 1.
Melatunay was just talking about the errors plaguing UST in her pre-match interview with Cristel. They want to minimize that. Cabano sets it up for Lastimosa. Looking for the open spot on the back row. Nothing there. Busaran could not get the proper position. Therefore, FEU was able to get a point. Simborio, after starting the first 5 matches, was relegated to come off the bench against NU. Now back in the starting lineup for Coach Shaq. Calma, another player back in the starting 6. Cabanos back set up top for De Leon, and De Leon will get the point for UST. And a happier Tigresses leading FEU to start off this match, 8-6 as we head to a Kit Kat break. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. We still have a lot of fans in blue staying on to watch our second match on this Saturday. Of course, Ateneo defeating UE in our first match in straight sets. So they have tied Lasal at the top of the team standings with 6 wins and no defeats. UE ends the first round without a win. 0-7 is their record, and that just sets the stage for what should be an exciting match tomorrow at the Mall of Asia Arena.
Weeks ahead, you hear people talking about it already, anticipating the match between two of our undefeated teams so far.
And tomorrow will also be the last day of the first round of eliminations. Bilis.
And one of those two teams will have a blemished record.
Yes. But of course, we will tackle this matchup first between FEU and UST as we check out this McDonald's instant replay. Don't miss a spike. Dial 86236 for a BFF chicken bundle. That was EJ Laure, averaging 12 points per match, leading this UST squad in just her first season. And speaking of players in their first season, Tony Rose Basas also playing splendid volleyball for FEU. She's averaging 8.3 points per match for FEU. That's second on the team behind Ponce, who is averaging 12.7 points per match. Cabanos sets it up for a running Meneses. Papa pops it up. Simborio sets it up for Ponce. Dug up nicely by Dusaran on the other side.
Miscommunication between Basas and Simborio.
Kahiyaan. Let's check it out. Melatunay, part of our Owishi Oh Wow moment. Open up the everyday surprises with Owishi Oh Wow. Cabanos too strong on that serve. One of the questions I had for you, Anne, was, is FEU rusty after 28 days of not playing? Do you see a little bit of rust on their part today?
But it's not the same intensity. We know that they, of course, prepared for this. They didn't stop training. But it's always different. If you're training or nakisaba ka na sa laro. So sometimes mga kapaka pa rin pagbalik mo.
And for UST, their attitude, considering that they lost a heartbreaker against NU, they seem to have come into this match very positive.
Well, I think that is something that they've realized. You know? One thing that they need is to really enjoy the game. At very clear yung goal ng UST team. Of course, they want to end their 5-game losing streak. They want to end the first round also with a win.
Cabanos setting it up for Melatunay. And I think we're finally getting to see the real Carmela Tunay here in season 77 of the UAAP after a really slow start for her. And Rhea Meneses with a power tip. Jumping straight up and sending that volleyball straight down. Nonchalantly. 12 serving 10 here in set number 1. Papa sets it up. Kasugo. Popped up by Laure. Cabanos back set up top to Tunay. A lot of juice on that hit, but a great job by Agno to keep the rally going.
And the net violation gives a point to FEU.
A tight first set we are witnessing, and we are not surprised considering the winning tradition that both these teams carry. Cabanos, quick attack to Meneses, and Meneses gets another point for UST.
The also see early on here in the first set, we see the effort of Cabanos to really make sure na lahat ng frontliners niya gets a set.
Well, this is also a very interesting matchup between the two setters because for Ina Papa and Alex Cabanos, this is their first year as the main setter for their respective squads.
There's always that pressure, the shoes that you have to fill. But so far, so good for both these setters.
Yeah, Papa had to fill in the spot vacated by Giselle C. And Cabanos coming in for Lauren Lantin, of course. Let's take a look at this last sequence right here. Pons just slamming it down.
Avoiding De Leon.
She had to stretch for that spike. Great effort. Quick attack does not work for UST. Another point for FEU. A sharp serve by Pons. Lastimosa falling down hard, and she might have rolled her left ankle. She's feeling it right now. She's stomping on the floor. She wants to fight through it. Let's see.
Oh, she landed her left foot, but I think hit the post.
Well, obviously, she does not want to be removed from the match. She's gutting it out. Very gimpy. Pons too strong on that serve. Sherry Rondina is getting ready to come in, but Lastimosa obviously showing that she does not want to exit the match. Here she is right here getting a setup job from Cabanos. Couldn't get the point. Oh!
De Leon and Cabanos not connecting on that last play.
Well, it was a difficult play to make in the first place.
Cabanos was actually already behind the attack line as she set that ball to De Leon.
15 all here in set number 1. De Leon, her strongest hit of the afternoon, but it's dug up by Pons. Cabanos sets it up to Lastimosa, popped up by Agno. Quick attack, nicely dug up by Tunay. Laure, nothing there. Agno keeping it alive. Wala pa rin. Here comes Lastimosa. Drop ball is popped up by Basas. Running attack by Rem Palma, and she finally ends that rally. It is now FEU on top as we head to a Kit Kat break. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. There she is. Decorated career in high school for the UST girls volleyball team. And now she's looking to carry that winning tradition here in the collegiate ranks. Cabanos tosses it high up for Sherry Rondina, fresh off the bench, and instant offense for UST.
Very good start for Rondina with that full wind-up.
Rondina, of course, made a name for herself in the beach volleyball tournament, winning in her first stint there with her partner Rica Rivera, who unfortunately got injured before the start of the season, so not in the lineup. Another long rally we are seeing right here. It's a free ball for UST. Gusaran picks it up. Quick attack for a running hit by De Leon. De Leon thought the rally was over. She was already walking casually, but the rally continues. Cabanos trying to surprise the FEU defense. Palma, a difficult angle. And Rem Palma gives another point to FEU.
Also credit Papa for that decision to give it to the back for that running play.
You can see the face of Charm Simborio. She really had to work to keep that rally alive. And the effort paid off.
That is good.
Speaking of effort, what an effort by the rookie, Cherry Rondina. And it leads to a point for UST. 17 all, another deadlock.
This has been the story here in the first set. Hindi lumalayo, no? We haven't seen such a big lead from either of the teams.
A desperate UST side versus FEU team coming off a 28-match or 28-day layoff. Basas, her hit touches the line. You know, we have a lot of talented rookies contributing for their respective squads this season. You know, the Rookie of the Year conversation is going to be is a very interesting one, and the race. Oh, that's something I'm looking forward to.
It's gonna be very tight.
We have Laure for UST, we have Basas for FEU, contributing for their respective teams. And let's listen in on this timeout right here.
Diba sabi ko, huwag kang magtago sa likod ng block? Pinaka-safe yan, lagi ka nandun sa may line. Okay? Dalawa lamang nila, may chance na tayo advantage sa receive. Okay? Atake tayo, kailangan makaputos. Bigyan nyo ng kumpiyansa yung kasama nyo. Sige, sabihan nyo siya, gusto mo rin niya. Matuloy mo manukat. Problem kami. Okay?
Coach Oji Mamon knows just how important this stage of the first set is. Sabi mo nga, Ann, dikit ang labanan. FEU may pagkakataon na maka-pull away. UST does not want to give them that chance.
And Coach Oji, of course, really focusing on pushing the morale of the rest of the team. Yung energy, yung talagang pag-motivate sa bawat isa. Let's see.
And Basas with a service ace right there.
That strong serve forcing that reception error on the part of UST.
Cabanos tosses it high up for Laure, who stops the bleeding.
Clean shot there by EJ Laure.
Leading scorer for UST, 12 points per match, EJ Laure. Very cool and composed. Quality that only a few rookies possess. Papa tosses it up. Pons knew she had a good opportunity to get a point, but her shot went wide.
And it's going for the down the line shot is always tricky because you have very limited space. And in that case, medyo minalas ng konti si Pons.
Just 1 point separating these two teams. Papa tosses it up to Pons, who finds the open spot. And at this stage, this crucial stage of the first set, you cannot blink.
Right in between two of the UST defenders.
Cabanos, a difficult set to make. Laure finding a way to manufacture a point though. Look at her stretch for it. Great effort by the rookie. Now she has to operate from the back row. She apologizes right away.
Instant points. That gives FEU a 2-point lead, Anton.
Lady Tamaraos looking for win number 4. And Laure, 2 consecutive errors there. Consecutive errors.
Pagka nag-error, ang kasunod error pa rin pag gano'n. Oh, nag-error ka, let go na, move on na, okay? Focus kayo ng mga receive. Kayo lang bola, maisiset na maayos ni Alex. 3 attacker natin sa harap.
Cover ka
Ha? Hanapin mo, gamitin mo si Riri. Not necessarily isiset mo sa kanya. Kahit na bait lang. Ha? Key mo sa kanya yung set.
Yeah, pasukan mo lang.
Maramdaman mo.
Coach Oji asking Cabanos to deceive the blockers of FEU.
Ivy Perez. Well, NU does have a match against Adamson tomorrow. Right before the Ateneo LaSalle matchup at the Mall of Asia Arena. Ponce. What a season she is having. Bernadette Ponce. Only in her sophomore year, but already a big problem for all the teams that FEU has to face here in this league.
Of course, a very big advantage for Coach Shaq, as Ponce is one of the most consistent players that he has.
But the rookie, Cherry Radina, does not want her team to let go of this set just yet. Look at the wind-up.
So much force as well put into that attack.
Alterado coming into this match for the first time. She played the first 5 matches of the season before not being fielded in the last match, and UST giving up set number 1 to FEU off a miscue. It was intense. It was neck and neck. Both teams showed their desire to win, but only one could notch set number 1, and it was FEU. We'll have set number 2 when we return. This is season 77 of the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament. It was a tight first set. Numerous deadlocks all the way up to the 17-point mark. But in the end, it was FEU who was able to pull away. UST showed a lot of desire to win, but it just was not enough.
They committed some errors towards the latter part of the first set, but you know, FEU, I think one of the things that really worked for them here in the first set, nakita natin marami ring malalakas na opensa yung UST, but FEU managed to keep the ball alive aside from being consistent when it comes to offense.
Let's take a look at the numbers of that first set right here, and what Mela Tunay mentioned at her pregame interview with Cristel.
It's
coming
really,
back to haunt them again.
I know, it's really the number of errors. If you look at it, even if they did more in terms of attacks versus FEU scoring 14 as opposed to 9, looking at their errors, Anton, it basically just offsets the number of attack points that they've gotten in the first set. So 14 errors for them.
That is not a good development for UST, who averages 28.3 errors per match, so that's already half of what they average per match. But let's see if they can turn things around as we begin set number 2. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Ako nga pala si Anton Rojas, kasama si Ann Remulla, of course at courtside. Kasama rin natin si Nicole Yu para sa FEU at si Cristel Bachelor para sa panig ng UST. What do the Tigresses have to do, Ann, to be able to turn the tables here in this set?
I think for one, first things first, avoid errors. And just play consistently. Skill-wise, walang problema itong UST. Ano? We see that they have offense, as evidenced by the statistics in the first set. Yun lang talaga eh. Daming naipamimigay na puntos for FEU.
Well, one positive development for UST is that Mela Tunay is playing well. She currently has 6 points right now. surpassing her average of 5 points per match. So they just have to welcome that development and join her as they try to stop this 5-match losing skid.
Continues to serve.
Good start for UST here, but as I say that, an error committed from the service line by Cabanos. Let's go now to Nicole Yu.
Well, according to Bernadette Pons, she does feel a little homesick from time to time, especially when she misses out on certain special occasions. But she told me that her being away has made her a stronger person. She admits that she draws her strength from her family and friends back home. Now in the huddle, Coach Shaq told the girls to apply everything they worked hard on during the break. He also told the girls to continue what they're doing, to keep the momentum going, and to add a little more intensity. Anton and Ann?
Well, let's see if they can keep that going here as they have tied things up. But as a player who comes to Manila to play, coming from the province, syempre, that's one of the things that they have to deal with, some of the sacrifices of being away from their family.
And it's not that often na nakaka-uwi din sila in the province, because even during the holiday break, you'd see that these teams actually train.
Yes. One of the challenges nga ng UAAP volleyball, yung maintaining their excellent physical condition during that holiday break. At ito nga ang unang laban ng FEU para sa taong 2015. Let's go now to UST with Cristel Bachelor.
At this point of the season, Coach Oji is sure that the Tigresses have already turned on their panic button. The sense of urgency, but should of course be backed up by limiting their errors on the court. Unfortunately, majority of the points FEU garnered in the first set is because of UST's own errors. Malatunay also said they must find a way to solve their end game. Now, just a quick update on Pamela Stimosa. Her left ankle ached a bit and the physical therapist had to retape it, but other than that, she is still suited up for the game. Back to you guys.
She, unfortunately, her left ankle did land on the post. And thanks for that update, Cristel. Let's see if she can return to this match. That's something we'll wait for. Another long rally we're seeing here. Quick attack. Papa to Palma. It's a positive result for FEU. A McDonald's instant replay right here. Don't miss a spike. Dial 86236 for a BFF chicken bundle. Cabanos. Tunay. Palma was there. Rotina gets a point for UST.
Rotina so far performing well here for filling in for Lastimosa.
Rotina had her best match against Adamson, wherein she had 8 points.
Service out.
Strong that serve, so the errors continuing to plague UST.
And, some of them really coming from the service line.
And can you imagine the stress and the workload that Coach Oji has to deal with this season? I mean, handling both the men's and the women's team, and the men's games start at 8 a.m. So imagine.
He's here the whole day.
Oh. And it's got to be difficult for him because the men's UST team is 5-2 right now, so they have a winning record. But it's a different story for Coach Oji in the women's division.
Different kind of motivation needed, different kind of push and approach as well for the women's team.
Meanwhile, Palma unable to get that one across. Baba sets it up for Basas. Good job by Tunay to keep the rally alive.
Attack is low.
Too much juice on that spike. The thing about Laura is that when she commits those errors, she acts as if nothing happened. And that's one of the things that impresses me about her. Hindi siya yung tipong nagko-complain or nawawala ng laro. Her demeanor is just calm.
She's very composed, actually. If you see her on the floor, which is a good, if you're a player, good sign yun, because you don't show your opponent any weakness.
Speaking of weakness, a weak left ankle now for Tomas. Rodina, a little bit surprised by that serve by Palma. It's a service ace for her, and she puts her team up by 1. And we'll take a break, back with more volleyball action after a few. We see Rhea de Maculanan, also part of that last UST championship squad back in season 72, mentored by Coach Shaq de Los Santos, who is now on the other side of the net, mentoring the FEU Lady Tamaraos. There he is, Coach Shaq. He actually spent 3 seasons as the head coach of UST and guided UST to the finals in season 72 when they won the championship, and season 73 as well, where they were swept by LaSalle in 2 matches. And here he is now guiding his alma mater FEU, taking on the team that he led to their last UAAP championship in the tournament. And a wishy oh wow moment right there by Rhea Meneses. Open up the everyday surprises with a wishy oh wow. Heather Ginoo, one of the rookies in the game right now, getting denied though by Jessie De Leon. She is our Nescafe Creamy White Defender of the Day, brought to you by the drink of the day, Nescafe Creamy White, #DOTD. Papa tosses it up to the rookie, calmly dug up by Meneses from the back row. Pons was there. Papa sets it up for a running Kasugod, who slams it down with authority.
It's usually the running plays that really work for FEU. It's where Palma gets the points, Kasugod as well.
Rookie serving it up to a rookie who dug it up from the back row. That starts this rally. It leads to Pons spiking it down. Dusarag popping it up. Simborio keeping this rally going. Here's Pons again.
Net interference.
Net violation called on UST. Automatic point for FEU. De Leon a little bit too eager.
Pumalog ang net. So another chance for this rookie from Cavite, Heather and Ginoo, to get this rally going. A running hit by De Leon. Here's Pons blasting it through. Cabanos keeping this rally going. Laure getting another point for UST. Well, another neck and neck set we are witnessing, and
I think this is what we will expect for the rest of the sets that we will see these 2 teams play. Hindi lumalayo talaga, no?
There's just something about UST and FEU matches here. Women's volleyball. Doesn't matter what standing the team has currently, the teams have currently. They play with a lot of pride when they face each other.
Mentioned the number of championships both these teams has had over the years.
43 championships combined. 29 for FEU, 14 for UST. Imagine that's 63.2% if you do the math. Meanwhile, Kunai gets denied by Kasugod and Pons. Let's take a look at it one more time.
Good timing by Pons.
To serve.
2-point lead for FEU. Papa loses that one away. Coach Santos looking to guide FEU to its first victory for the year 2015. Here comes EJ Laure. Agno receives that one. Here comes Ponce. Laure could not receive it properly from the back row. Another point for Bernadette Ponce. Ponce in her last 2 matches, as I mentioned, reached double-digit scoring after an inconsistent first 4 matches here in season 77. She's looking for her 3rd straight double-digit game. As Buhay way underneath the ball on that hit. Goes out.
One of the biggest leads FEU has had so far is 3 points.
Nawala na yung team Kanya-kanyang players na naman yan. 6 individuals na naman yan. Ubas what? May pattern tayo sa block, may pattern tayo sa depensa. Nagkakanya-kanya na naman kayo. Okay? Sige lang. Kalimutan mo na yun. Basang-basa yung atake dito kay Mela. Sige lang. Ha? Bigyan mo ba ng chance?
Well, there are 6 players on the floor, but you are expected to play as a team. Yun ang point ni Coach Oji. Let's see. And we're seeing them commit more errors at this point. Tunay had a good start in the first set, but now may mga napapalakas na opensa mula kay Tunay.
And then at the last part of that huddle, encouraging the rookie was Coach Oji Mamon. The rookie, of course, was Laure. And speaking of
Cherry Rondina.
rookie, here's another one. Cherry Rondina making an impact, stepping up today for Pam Lastimosa, the captain who turned her left ankle a while ago.
Of course, while we don't like injuries, if you're that player pulled off the bench, ito yung chance mo magpakita. No? I mean, this is your chance to really show your coach the talent and that you can actually do it.
That's why you have a 14-woman lineup.
Side of FEU, Simborio getting that point.
Here's Ponce. Cabanos sets it up for Rondina. Very
Rondina
active.
down the line.
And she's loving the moment right now and making the most out of this opportunity.
Rondina also trying not to be as predictable, changing up her target. Minsan nasa down the line, minsan nasa cross court, really trying to find those open areas on the side of FEU.
You know, I think Rondina is motivated here today kasi nakikita na yung mga nakalaban niya sa beach.
Cherry Rondina.
Sa kabilang side, Charm Simborio and Bernadette Ponce. And Rondina was successful against them on the sand. She wants to be successful against them here indoors.
And of course, it's a big advantage. If you get to play beach volleyball, it's an advantage for you pagpasok mo dito sa indoor. Of course, time,
Attack is long.
yung pagbasa dun sa court sa kabila.
Siyempre, mas mahirap kumilos.
Of course. Because it's sand yun, no?
Yeah.
And the elevation is also different.
15 all. It's like a replay of that first set. The only question that remains is who will pull away towards the end. Bigay na bigay si Cherry Rondina. All right, 1 point separating the two teams. Kit Kat break muna tayo. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Not surprised to see babies, parents, young ones in the stands here in the UAAP. It's a family affair. excitement all around. And these young new players playing in their first seasons adds excitement.
It's always
league.
a good way to spend your weekend.
UST ties things up after that running attack. Ria Meneses putting that one away. Cherry Rondina
to serve.
providing a jolt of energy for UST. Getting some extended minutes.
Well, almost good there for FEU.
Samantha Dawson now seeing her first action.
Oh, lifting. Hold on that one.
Now UST with the 1-point advantage. It's a free ball for them. Cabano sets it up to Laure. Dug up by Pons. Here comes Basas. Popped up by Rondina. Laure with another chance. It goes long. No touch. Point for FEU.
Tunay giving a few pointers to Laure. Going back to the basics. Tama nga, no, sinasabi ni Mela Tunay, medyo nakapahiga ng konti si Laure. And when you attack, when you're going through to hit the ball, kailangan it's in front of you.
Papa sets it up for Basas. Even though she got the point to go, she was apologizing to Coach Shaq. Not sure why.
Well, not one of the best hits that you would see. You'll see that the ball actually has no spin. But nonetheless, it's still a point. They're up by 1.
And she gave Dusaran a facial too. Not the good kind. Here comes Laure. Sugod was there. Rodina hitting it from the back row. Here comes Kasugod. And Tunay unable to keep that rally alive. FEU hoping to pull away again as they lead UST 19-17. Great running attack there by Jen Kasugod. Cabanos. Laure trying to push it across. A standstill spike, sending it to the other side.
Set a bit too low.
Papa has options. Chooses Kasugod. Kasugod with a single block. It's her moment right now. Fast 2 points, courtesy of Jen Kasugod.
We now have Lastimosa coming in for Laure.
She turned her left ankle late in the first set. Let's see if she can move properly.
Good presence of mind from Rondina. Alam niya, lalagpas siya ng attack line.
Rondina is getting a huge hand from the UST faithful just because of her effort. Let's listen in now on this huddle.
Don't get disheartened. Huwag muna agad kayong bumigay. Malayo pa yan. Pero huwag niyong palayuin. Huwag kayong mamigay ng punto sa kanila, ha? May rally naman. Nakakasalag tayo, nakaka-receive tayo. Alex, pagka yung sa Miss Bulan, si Alex ang naka-defense. Ay, siya sa ulo, saka sa bako.
The key sentence of that huddle, don't get disheartened.
Well, tama naman. Di pa rin tapos itong second set. Just so happens, I guess this is the biggest lead we've seen so far here in this match.
And remember, UST also went down 2-0 against NU in their last match. And they really showed their fighting spirit. Medyo kinapos niya lang sa laban na yun. And push there by Kasukon.
She's not gonna get away with that. The lifting violation called on Kasugod. Again, when you're going for the drop ball, hindi pwede ganun katagal yung bola sa kamay mo. In that case,
So FEU leaving the door slightly open for UST here in this set. Tunay. Ooh! Able to get a point. Nakalusot sa depensa ni Jen Kasugod.
well, that was a good timeout by Coach Oji.
Great read by Lastimosa, but FEU managing to send it across once again. And Lastimosa wincing in pain, but a lot of power on that hit. And how did FEU keep that rally alive?
Ball is good. Touches on Papa, but that was a good rally, Anton.
Some unbelievable saves occurring in that last rally. Just like this one right here.
Nice pancake.
Yep. That look on the face of Jessie De Leon was
Why ba?
priceless. Alam ni Coach Shaq de los Santos kung gaano ka-importante ang puntong ito sa ating pangalawang set. FEU had a 3-point lead already. Here comes UST roaring back. Can FEU stop the bleeding now? Randira straight to the tape of the net.
More substitution for FEU.
Backup setter, Kyle Negrito. One of the rookies also in the match now for FEU. Cabanos. Up top to Lastimosa, who breaks down the wall.
UST doing things, taking it 1 point at a time.
Lastimosa showing a lot of heart, a lot of guts. Playing through the pain. The captain. Her team down by 1 here in set number 2. UST also down 1-0. Cabanos with a service ace coming at a very good time as she ties things up here in set number 2.
Well, let's see how FEU is gonna handle this one.
Oh! Well, that answers your question, Anne. The pressure getting to them. Nobody reacting.
And there's no one also owning up to that ball.
Yan, bibigay ko ng magandang setter, atake tayo. Ganun, ha? Ano nangyari? Ay, gusto mong ano bang gusto mong mangyari? Oh, huwag ka na rumeceive. Receive nyo, 3. Kung orsento ka lang, siguraduhin mo lang patay yung palo mo. Yun lang. Ah, wala ka lang. Gusto mo, receive ka tayo. Hindi ka makasali.
Well, that was an entertaining huddle.
Huwag nang mag-receive, pumalo ka na lang.
Sabi niya kay Pons.
Oh, sabi niya kay Pons.
Pero sinabi niya, siguraduhin mo lang na patay.
Malaking pressure din yun. Well, let's see. We're seeing a quiet FEU team at this point. Wala tayong nakikitang nagsasabi. Tama si Coach Shaq, you have to own up to the ball. You have to say mine. Right now, tahimik sila. Let's see.
Bonds. Ang hinihingi ni Coach Shaq. Sure kill.
Let's see.
Eto, pagkakataon, but 2 drop balls for Bonds. That's not what Coach Shaq wants. Bonds. Wala pa rin. Kasugod with a great position to block, but Lastimosa was there. And somehow, the rally is still alive. Kasugod with a running hit. Still no go. Cabanos up top to De Leon, who slaps it to the other side. Oh! UST gets the point.
Kasugod was too eager to get a hand on that.
And the UST fans are off their seats as they have arrived at set point. FEU crumbling late here in set number 2, but Cabanos throwing away a great opportunity. Too much juice on that serve.
Coach Audrey giving basic instructions, telling the team to just start with a good reception.
Here we go. UST, unable to close it out. Too strong. So 2 straight errors by UST. It's coming back to haunt them again.
And then, sadly, it had to happen in this crucial point here in the second set.
Who will blink? Who will succumb to the pressure? We're about to find out. Bonds. Blockers ready for her. 2 blockers also ready for Lastimosa. Here's Tuna. She does not get a touch. That's 3 straight errors, hitting errors by UST.
Too much power, lack of wrist action.
FEU now at set point. Cabanos. De Leon, saved by Adno. Cabanos chooses Tunay. Blockers were there. And we head to another extension. 25 all. What a match. Both teams showing a lot of pride.
And not letting go of the second set. Look at these players really holding hands.
Team captain to serve.
Praying that they get this set.
Oh, it's on the line. Pam Lastimosa with a service ace.
Just enough power on that serve.
What a moment for the captain of UST. Playing through the pain, gutting it out. She did not start this second set, but she has made an impact late. Papa to Dawson. Lastimosa digs that one up. Cabanos to Rondina. Sorry, Rondina. Providing the extra energy for UST. And look at the reaction. What a moment for these young ladies from the University of Santo Tomas. They have tied things up in what has been a highly entertaining matchup between 2 of the winningest teams in the league. There you have it, a 27-25 set number 2 victory for UST. We'll head to set number 3 after a few. We're back to square one after 2 sets now. And I'll give it to you. What happened during the latter part of that set? How did UST tie things up?
Well, UST, of course, played very well, played with so much energy. And like what you said, Pam Lastimosa actually came in. She didn't start that set, but really worked hard when it mattered most. She scored an ace towards the end of the set na talagang dikit yung laban. And I think that spelled the difference as well as that last shot from Rondina, opting for an off-speed kesa imbes na malakas siyang atake. And looking at the numbers now, UST, very a good performance when it comes to offense. 17 attack points is only compared to 7 of FEU. While we see that the errors are still there, no, something that they need to look into. I think this time around, they were able to produce the points when it really mattered the most, and that was towards the latter part of the second set.
So we get to set number 3 here in season 77 of the UAAP first round matchup between FEU and UST. Thank you once again for joining us on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Aton Rojas alongside Andrew Bulia. We also have Cristel Batchelor and Nicole Yu reporting for UST and FEU respectively. Now a change in terms of the personnel for FEU. Negrito, who checked in late, is on the floor. Jeremy Malabana is seeing action for the first time. So Amaro is also on the floor. So this is a very young FEU squad.
This is a totally different 6 for Coach Shaq. Lahat ng nag-umpisa para sa kanya in the first 2 sets. Not in the third set.
That's right. This is a surprising development for Coach Shaq. Let's get more from the FEU side. Here's Nicole Yu.
Coach Shaq believes that the team has gone a long way since the rough start this season. He said that the team has become more mature in a sense that they are now more cautious and focused, and they know what to do on court. He also told me that the team is now more intact ever since the break started. Jeremy Malabanan told me that the break gave them the time to realize that they still have a lot to improve on. So during training, they gave their 100% best effort to fill in all the missing parts. In the huddle, Coach Shaq was rather disappointed in reminding them to do better defense and to be more aggressive. Anton and Ann?
Thank you very much, Nicole. This is a gutsy move, though, by Coach Shaq to suddenly inject his younger players.
But if any, Palma is still there.
Yeah.
Pero everybody else,
the main guns are starting this one on the bench. Now for UST, this is an opportunity to pounce and capitalize on their momentum. It's on their side right now.
they do capitalize on it.
I'd like to hear this report right now on the UST side with Cristel Batchelor.
The Tigers are very grateful for the second set win, but Coach Oji noticed how the girls were playing as 6 individuals rather as a team, and he was quick to remind them about it. He also wants the girls to celebrate every point they make and get the empowerment from their own teammates. Coach Oji also wasn't able to help commending FEU's hustle and defense. Kayang-kaya nilang buhayin ng bola dahil may attempts, and Coach Oji believes the Tigresses can do this as well. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Cristel. Really, it's just the errors that have been hurting UST here in this match because in terms of the energy, with Cherry Rondina there, she's infecting her teammates and sobrang ganado ngayon ng UST Tigresses.
And that's probably what they need, coming from their first set loss. And Anton and I keep on saying it over and over again because if you see Rondina talaga and the way she plays, yung energy iba no?
Yeah. And she's a winner. Delivering a championship in just her first year in the beach volleyball tournament. And as I said, she wants that winning attitude to be transferred from the sand to indoors. Dawson able to get a point to go for FEU. A running attack by Meneses. And Negrito tried to get it across using a power tip, but Meneses read that one perfectly. UST had an opportunity to pounce on NU in their last match because we all know that Coach Roger Goreyev came in just 2 days before his first match for the Lady Bulldogs, and sinayang nila yung pagkakataon against NU ngayon meron silang panibagong pagkakataon na manalo kontra sa FEU. They're on their way. They just have to keep it going.
They had a good end for the second set. They're starting well here in the third. Now the question, and yun nga yung palaging sinasabi rin natin sa UST, is if they can sustain this all the way to the end.
Well, she's human. And she's able to get a point though, although she was apologizing to Coach Oji. Let's head to Kit Kat break first. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. As FEU fans hope to re-energize their squad, their main scoring weapons on the bench to start off this third set. And UST, I believe this is their biggest lead of the match at 4.
Biggest that we've seen so far. Let's see.
Well, perhaps Coach Shaq is trying to make the starters feel that they had an opportunity to slam the door shut on UST in the second set. They weren't able to do it. Now they have to painfully watch from the bench.
Well, he's definitely making a point, but ang maganda rin siguro na mabibigay nito, no, apart from making his starting six realize kung ano yung pagkakamali nila in the second set, it gives them a perspective now, I mean, of what they should do pag binalik sila sa loob. But hopefully, of course, not too late.
Lastimosa, she has really provided a lot of positive things for UST since coming back late in the second set.
So far, so good for UST. They've been consistent here in the third.
Enjoying their biggest lead of the match now after that miss hit by the rookie, Jeremy Malabanan.
And those points, of course, are always welcome on the part of UST.
And you have to wonder how long is Coach Shaq going to keep his young players on the floor.
See them throw 1 point after the other.
They're spiraling out of control right now, and he has seen enough. He calls for time. Let's listen in.
Nakaka-receive tayo, yung atake natin yung problema. Ay,
Discarte
ito yung quick.
kahit anong bigay.
Quick yan. Sa Simoto. Open. Ayun lang, itong quick mo.
Depensa muna tayo.
Sige ulit. Chance mo
Malayo yan, malayo. Kapag kailangan ka pumalo, kahit lugar-lugar na muna. Ha? May quick na! Tama lang!
Well, Coach Shaq showing a lot of trust to his young players here. Sticking with them despite going down by 6 here.
And after hearing that huddle, you'll feel and you'll see. I mean, we've seen the huddles of FEU. He was pretty calm despite this 6-point lead of UST.
That timeout is followed by a point. Drop ball working for FEU. Serving is Rizali Amaro. This is just Amaro's second appearance. Second match played for FEU. Single blocker. De Leon was there. A joust at the top. Nobody wins it. Lastimosa. Her shot goes long. Sharp serve by Amaro. Here's Lastimosa. And Jessie De Leon sends it back down. UST maintaining this 5-point lead, and as we see this Oishi oh wow moment by Jessie De Leon, open up the everyday surprises with Oishi oh wow. With Negrito tosses it up to Heather Ginoo, who gets a point. Gets it through De Leon and Tunay. And now, slowly, it looks like Coach Shaq is going to bring back in his starters as Ina Papa comes in for Kyle Negrito.
And you see that the other starters also holding on to the numbers.
Cabanos to Tunay. Amaro pops that one up. Here comes Ginoo. And Ginoo with the right amount of power.
And she knew that the defense of UST was actually expecting a strong spike.
Let's see what she did one more time on our McDonald's Instant Replay. Don't miss a spike. Dial 86236 for the BFF Chicken Bundle. De Leon. Papa. Ginoo again. Had to lean back to send that one across. Combination play. Read well by Malabana. Amaro keeps this rally going. Here comes Ginoo. Lastimosa pops that one up. It's a back set for Tunay, who finds a way to get a point.
Tunay reading the defense of FEU very well.
Second straight match scoring in double digits now for Carmela Tunay. And she's hoping that UST can finally end their losing skid today. We still have a long way to go. Papa to Ginoo again. Ginoo getting a lot of opportunities here in this set, and still a 5-point lead for UST. The backup libero Atienza. The target of Lastimosa on that serve. Cabanos back set up top to
Rondina.
What a match by the rookie, Cherry Rondina. And Coach Shaq has seen enough. Bernadette Pons coming back in. Tony Rose Basas coming back in. What intensity though shown by Cherry Rondina.
100% on that approach. Masipag, no? Itong si Rondina really tries to find opportunities while the ball is in play.
Here she is again. Papa, back set. Up top to Dawson. Dusaran sends it to Cabanos, who guides it up top to Tunay. And Mela Tunay, she's back. She gives UST a 7-point advantage. Inyo pong natutunghayan ang kampo ni Coach Ogie Mamon. Napaka-intense ni Coach Ogie. Considering that this is already a second match for today, coached the men's team to a victory this morning against LaSalle. Now hoping to guide UST to their second victory of season 77. Let's take a look at this last play right here. Cherry Rondina energizing UST, and Mela Tunay returning to form today. Papa. Pons. Rondina. Cabanos back set to Tunay again. Dawson up to Pons. Cabanos. Quick attack to De Leon. Here's Pons again. Rondina now changing it up. Rondina is turning into a fan favorite here for UST.
And why not? She's a girl playing with a lot of energy.
You can hear the voices of the UST fans raised to a higher level as soon as the ball is tossed up Rondina's way.
Oo, marinig mo, ayan na. Lastimosa with another ace.
She had that lucky ace towards the end of set number 2.
And that's actually the same target for Lastimosa, that ball falling right at the end line.
Well, this is the biggest lead of the match now for UST. And the main reason this has happened was that Coach Shaq rested his starters to start this set, and Rondina also happened for UST.
Score, saan dumadaan? Saan dumadaan? Pagitan nyo, sino may kasalanan? Oo, ba't ganoon? Tignan nyo ha. Pag nag-error tayo ng isa, ang gagawin natin, babaguhin natin kung ano yung pinapractice. Hindi ganoon. Yung parang stick tayo doon. Pinabago natin kasi pag nagkamali tayo. Babaguhin natin, iibahin natin. Hindi. Yun lang yung klase.
Well, you can feel the frustration on the tone of the voice of Coach Shaq de Los Santos as we see this Gatorade spike of the game fueling the UAAP to play hard.
And she's definitely fueled.
Full tank.
Full tank. Pumunta dito si Jerry.
Rondina currently the leading scorer with 11 points in this match, and
You know why people love her? It's very obvious na naririnig natin dito sa loob ng arena. It's because she gives it her all. Talagang
may pabaon pa na sampal sa bola. Meanwhile, Pons getting her 7th point of the match. Her 7th point, excuse me. It's been a while since she got a point. And speaking of points, Rondina, a breakout game for her. 12 points in the match now. This is the first time she has reached double digits this season. Her rookie year, of course. She is feeling it. 10-point lead now for UST.
if you're Coach Oji, I mean, you'd be happy, to know that you have rookies that you can pull off the bench who can actually perform.
EJ Laure has not played in this 3rd set, and
Also one of his top scorers, so meron pa rin siyang nandyan.
so situation for UST, yung isa sa kanyang mga rookies, EJ Laure, off game today. Good news, yung isang
We have
rookie,
somebody else.
Cherry Rondina, with a breakout performance. Here she is again, Rondina. Tunay. That has been the sweet spot for her in this match. In this set in particular too. 11 points for Carmela Tunay.
And right now, this is when you see that UST is actually enjoying the game. I mean, having this 10-point lead against FEU.
This is a season high now for Mela Tunay.
And if in the earlier sets, we kept on mentioning the number of errors, parang nagkabalik na talaga yan. No?
Yes.
It's all happening on the side of FEU.
talked about opportunities that UST was not able to capitalize on. That last match against MU. Now it looks like FEU is going to miss an opportunity to capitalize on this vulnerable UST squad. Because right now, they are on the ropes here in this third set, but Basas with a powerful hit right there.
Somebody needs to step up for FEU. I mean, even if they lose this set, I'm pretty sure ang gustong gawin ng FEU dito, idikit yung score.
Yes.
To make sure that UST doesn't get such a big lead.
Yeah, I don't think you can count out FEU even though they lose this set. But UST just riding on their momentum. The momentum that they generated towards the end of set number 2. And the new, we have a new crowd favorite for UST, Cherry Ann Rondina. You know, her effort is second to none.
Basas delivering for FEU.
FEU trying to stay composed. They're trying to play well, despite UST just 2 points away from taking a 2-1 lead. Now, if we're going to look at the very recent history of UST, there is a lot of motivation for them to win this match. Kasi tanda natin, kinapos sila sa kanilang huling laban kontra sa MU. They do not want that to happen again. Here they are. Set point. Pam Lastimosa stepping up big. You know, she looks okay now despite hurting her left ankle late in set number 1. Papa sets it up. Basas still fighting for FEU.
Basas has been very consistent, but now she moves to the back at the service line. And yun na lang, no? UST just needs 1 point to close this set.
FEU cannot afford to make any mistakes. Pons has gone cold since Coach Shaq called her out late in that second set. Yung ball ay na hiningi ni Coach Shaq during that timeout late in the second set. Finally getting it. Panoorin natin muli.
Your choice. Ha? Bahala ka. Pero ang requirement lang, kailangan mag-utilize mo si Jessa. Ulitin ko, nagkasasali sa papalo, pero dapat magkaroon kayo ng link at magamit mo siya. Ha? Kayong tatlo lang i-receive. Huwag nyo na pa-receive yung mga papalo natin.
Specific instructions there for Cabanos. And normally, that's how it really is. Ano? Yung mga middle attackers or center spikers, kahit hindi mo maibigay sa kanila yung bola, the way for you to know that they're effective is if they actually get the blockers of the opponent to commit to them. And that opens up the other attackers on their
Sige,
side.
tignan natin kung kikilos itong si De Leon. Ayun, ginamit nga ni Cabanos and able to fool the FEU defense. It leads to a spike by Lastimosa and, more importantly, another set victory for the University of Santo Tomas Tigresses, who are now on top against FEU 2-1. Can the Tamaraos wake up and bounce back? Find out when we return right here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Well, UST on the verge of ending their 5-match losing skid should they take set number 4. But before that, let's take a look at the highlights of set number 3.
Well, here we saw the second 6 start for FEU. Anton, probably the Coach Shaq pulled in his starters a bit too late, but really Rondina putting in a lot of effort, a lot of energy in this set, and clearly became the crowd favorite. On top of that, we see Lastimosa also not minding the previous injury. Para actually you don't see the pain there. No signs of that as we take a look at the attack points here of UST 13 as opposed to only 11 of FEU. And now the situation has reversed actually. It's FEU committing more errors with 9, UST able to minimize it to 3. And that's really the key for UST. Imagine first 2 sets double digits yung nakita nating errors from UST.
28 to tally the numbers. 14 each in sets number 1 and set number 2. So we're here right now in set number 4. Thank you once again for joining us on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. I'm Tom Rojas alongside Ann Remulla. Of course, at courtside, we still have Christelle Batchelor reporting for UST and Nicole Yu for FEU. Pam Lastimosa tallying another point. She's got 6. She's fine despite tweaking that left ankle late in the first set. Now, Coach Shaq not doing what he did to start that third set, although it's a mixture of his mainstays and rookies on the floor right now.
I think at this point for Coach Shaq, what he's trying to find is the right mix of players that can actually deliver for him.
I think finding the right mix of players was what Coach Oji found late in the second set. And in the third set, remember, EJ Laure did not play in that third set. Despite Laure being the leading scorer on this UST side. But, you know, when one player is off, another player steps up. Rondina was able to step up, and Lastimosa also playing well despite the tweaked left ankle. And she's able to get a touch. 7 points now for Pam Lastimosa. 2 early ones to start this set number 4. Papa, quick attack to Palma. Ginoo hits it from the back row. Quick attack for De Leon. Saved by Pons. Atienza sends it across. Popped up by Tunay. Rondina. Pons was there. Palma. Power tip does not work. Rondina again. Wala pa rin. And Rosas unable to get her footing right. 13 points for the rookie, Cherry Ann Rondina.
Hopefully it's not a bad sign for FEU as they again start off this 4th set with errors.
Cabanos continuing to trust the rookie. And the rookie on the other side, Heather Ann Ginoo, getting a power tip to go. The Wishy Oh Wow moment right there. Open up the everyday surprises with Wishy Oh Wow. Cabanos. Chance ball for FEU. Basas had to adjust, and FEU looking out of sync. Let's try to find out why. Here's a report from Nicole Yu.
Coach Shaq seemed rather disappointed in the girls and told them that they're starting to forget everything they worked hard for. He seemed rather disappointed and told them that they are not following the game plans and that they are always forgetting what the trainings are all about. Now the girls, however, are coming to the set full of hope and determination. In the huddle, Bernadette Pons and Tin Agno tried to cheer up their teammates by reminding them that the game isn't over. Coach Shaq, on the other hand, just told them that to remain focused. Anton and Ann?
But the focus is, it has been shaken. And UST racing to an early 5-2 advantage here in set number 4. It's a must-win set for FEU. And now, aside from Tin Agno, these are the mainstays now for Coach Shaq on the floor.
That's right. But I think what UST sees as well is that merong tentativeness, no, in the movement of FEU. They're a bit unsure. They're not as composed as they were in the first set.
Now, sometimes when you come so close to achieving something, it's like it's in the bag already, and then you fail to capitalize on it. Sometimes it hurts the mindset, the mentality of players. They came so close to winning set number 2. UST was able to snatch it away from them, and somehow naka-apekto yan sa FEU Lady Tams. And being able to overcome that is what strengthens the character of teams. They just got to fight through it, but Melatunay, 14 points now. Finally, a breakout game for her this season.
Definitely a much better showing for Tunay.
So Tunay and Rodina coming up with season best performances in terms of points. Bernadette Pons, just her 2nd kill since that classic line from Coach Shaq de los Santos. Sinabi niya kay Pons, okay lang, huwag ka na mag-receive, basta patay.
Patay. Medyo mabigat yun, ha? Kailangan patay. Well, she is the only Lady Tamara who's part of the top 10 in terms of best scorers here in this season. But this game has been a bit of a challenge for Pons.
Rondina, 14 markers now for UST. Her team on top 7-5. Here comes Pons. She's got the heat up again for FEU. Pons avoiding that one. Atienza unable to get to it in time. UST continues to lead FEU as we head into this break. Score at 8-5. Back here live from the arena in San Juan City for this matchup between FEU and UST. I'd like to take this opportunity to say happy birthday to Arlene Martin of the San Juan Arena. One of the busiest sports venues here in the country. Pons unable to get a point despite hitting that ball with a lot of power. Genevieve Kasuga getting a point for FEU. Lady Tams coming off a very intense huddle with a frustrated coach, Shaq de los Santos. He's just trying to wake up the Lady Tams right now.
Well, clearly, this is not the kind of game he expected from the Lady Tams. Yun nga, no? Because if you look at the team standings, easily we would think na lalamangan itong FEU, but in this case, the opposite has happened in the past 2 sets.
UST has been rolling. Let's get more from their side as we hear from Cristel Bachelor once again.
Energy and positivity is just brimming in the side of UST. This is exactly the level of play Coach Oji has been looking from the girls, even better than what they showed versus their game versus MU last time. Tila nahanap pa nga raw nila muli ang natutulog nilang kumpiyansa. Now in the latest huddle, Coach is urging Ria Meneses to commit more in her blocks. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Cristel, and you know, sabi mo nga, energy. A lot of the energy being supplied by Rodina and you know, the mainstays, the starters of FEU, you know, rubbing off that effort. Melatunay also coming up big here. Pamela Stimosa showing great leadership. A miscue on the side of UST on that occasion. lot of work to be done though by the UST camp. They are not out of the woods by any means. They're gonna have to work for it. And they're coming off a heartbreaking loss. They do not want a repeat.
Yep, and there's no room for them to relax despite having that two-set advantage over FEU.
Palma. Pienza. Palma again. And Rem Palma taking a deep breath after tying this match up at 9 points apiece in set number 4. Let's check it out on our McDonald's Instant Replay. Don't miss a spike. Dial 86236 for a BFF chicken bundle. Cabanos setting it up for Lastimosa, who scores once again.
Lastimosa playing smart volleyball.
On a bad left ankle.
Sometimes you just don't want to waste energy. Nakita mong butas yung sa likod ng blockers, you bring it there. And with the experience, of course, of Lastimosa, very easy for her to adjust.
Basas. Basas, steady performer for FEU. Another double-digit performance for her. She's averaging 8.3 points per match. You know, as I mentioned a while ago, this year's rookie crop, very talented.
It's going to be difficult to actually select.
Basas, popped up by Dusaran. Cabanos pointing towards the direction of Lastimosa. She gets the touch and gives her team the lead, 11-10. You know, all the sets have been lengthy and, well, except for set number 3, because it was neck and neck in the first 2 sets. And it's happening again here in set number 4.
I think it's also a matter of FEU waking up,
Yes.
realizing that ngayon na, I mean, it's urgent. They cannot wait anymore dahil ito na, crucial point. They need to win this set if they want to extend to a 5-set match.
And now Cortez, who started 2 matches this season for UST, has checked into the match for the first time this afternoon. She came in for Mela Tunay. Quick attack right there. De Leon finding the open spot.
Right now, a very tall front line for Coach Oji. And ito, I think, gustong tapatan si Kasugod. No?
Kasugod doing damage. And that's right. Kasugod challenging. Well, that time it was De Leon and Meneses. But you're right, and there were 3 towers there. Cortez, De Leon, and Meneses for UST. 12 all is our tally here in set number 4. Quick attack. Good job by Atienza to keep this rally going. It's a chance ball though for UST. Rodina, a lot of juice on that hit. Atienza able to keep it alive. Juan's with a powerful spike. Rodina sends it across, popped up by Basas. It's a quick attack for Kasugod. And Jen Kasugod gives FEU the lead.
Right. Where there's no defense for UST.
Rodina receives that serve by Basas. Simborio. Ball goes back to FEU. Pons. And Pons gets denied by the tandem of Cortez and Meneses.
That height, it's like hitting the ball straight into a wall. Look at this. Very good timing for Cortez.
And now Cortez providing some energy off the bench for UST, and she provides a point as well via the service line. Well, Coach Oji has got to feel happy. As we have been mentioning, he is in the midst of his worst losing streak since taking over as the head coach of UST. But today, his players stepping up big time.
I think if the girls continue to play this way, so much energy, just like this last attack by Rondina, they have a good chance of actually ending their 5-game losing streak.
Rondina has 15 points in this match. As Ria Meneses with a power tip right there, giving UST a 16-13 lead here in set number 4. EJ Laure, the leading scorer for UST, averaging 12 points per match. 5 points this afternoon. She has not seen action since the second set. But in her place, players like Cherry Rondina have stepped up. And I'm sure EJ doesn't mind as long as her team is doing well.
Of course, what matters is the team winning today's game.
16 markers now for Cherry Ann Rondina. Just 3 points away from matching her output in all of her 6 matches before this one. 19 points combined. Yan ang naitala ni Cherry Ann Rondina in the 6 matches before this one.
To think she didn't start this game.
Yes.
Outside na. Ha? Kasi muna maganda, tapos gawa ka ng kombinasyon.
Swerte lang, swerte.
Ha? Wala eh.
5 po na, 5.
Ano tayo? Masyado tayo nagugulat eh. I-relax tayo. Establish natin yung position. I-receive natin ang maganda sa center. Tula lang tayo. Tula lang. Ang lalim na yung isip natin.
Hoy, tara! Sagayin natin to. Hindi mo tapos yan. Tara! Ano na? Hoy!
Now, and FEU took the first set 25-21. They had a chance to take set number 2. As we have been mentioning, sinayang nila yung pagkakataon. What happened to FEU? Coach Shaq is very frustrated. What do you think was the turning point for them here in this match?
Well, actually, it was the second set. Mabigla sila dun sa nilaro ng UST. They weren't able to adjust. Pagbalik nila, the set after, they had a different starting 6. Pero the energy was really down. Intensity wasn't there. They moved very tentatively on the floor. And I think yung pinaka naging mahirap for FEU is that they weren't able to recover right away. So no adjustment. The adjustment wasn't actually there.
And they committed a lot of errors also in that third set. They had 9. UST turned things around. They limited their errors to just 3. But the effort, the desire, the willingness to provide a lot of effort, just overwhelming when we compare UST and FEU right now. And Rondina again with another pancake dig. But Kasugo with an emphatic block right there.
That's just what FEU needs.
You know, if FEU can just weather the storm and take this to a 5th set.
Pwede yun.
Yeah.
People might be wondering. Hindi. Our official says no. Of course, hindi pwede lumagpas yung kamay ng libero sa net. Also cannot jump. Normally, you would see the liberos hit the ball nakatayo, diba? Pwede yun.
Yeah, I've seen liberos actually tally some points.
FEU needs to enjoy this game a little bit. They need to loosen up.
It's not over yet. That's got to be the mentality for them right now. And Pons goes down the line. Kanina pa hinahanap yun ni Coach Shaq. And finally, EJ Laure making her return. Again, she was coming into this match, the leading scorer of UST. Was kind of off in the first 2 sets, committed several errors, but Coach Oji giving her another chance here, showing a lot of trust to the talented rookie. They want Laure to bring UST home, but underneath the ball on that hit.
Medyo malamig pa si Laure.
Laure checks right back out. Pam Lastimosa, the captain, comes back in. This is a dangerous moment right now for UST. Manos, though, showing a lot of guts. And her drop ball works. 20-18, UST inching closer to attaining their first win since November 22 last year. A straight set win against UE to start the season. Here's Lastimosa. Popped up by Tin Agno. Here comes Pons. A single block by Jessie De Leon.
Right now, USC is just really being very patient.
Pons has been checked today.
Nakuha? Ha? Single block, edi release mo. Ha? Wala na tayong ano eh. Masyadong malalim inisip natin. Hindi tayo nakapokus sa kalaban, sa game. Ha? Dapat doon tayo pumokus. Napakalayo pa niyan. Kayang-kaya pa ipanalo yan. Kung maniniwala kayong kaya yan, gawin natin.
Will that be the all-important timeout made by Coach Shaq de los Santos? We're about to find out. UST only needs to win this set to end their losing skid. They are up by 3. Here comes Pons. Lastimosa with the response. De Leon popped up by Basas. Pons sends it back to the other side. And Pons with a lucky break right there.
Nice communication between De Leon and Cortez. Still good for FEU, still good for UST.
UST had their hearts broken last Wednesday against NU. They do not want to experience the same heartbreak against FEU. Lady Tams. This is a test of character for them. But Pam Lastimosa showing a lot of character, showing her leadership, fighting through the pain, getting another crucial point to go.
And if you're UST, of course, you don't want this match to go on a 5th set. The win is already within reach.
And at the back of their mind, they're going to think about what happened in the 5th set against NU last Wednesday. Ooh, a lucky break here for FEU. A point is awarded to them.
Good defense.
Rally's still alive. with a power tip with both hands. And now Coach Oji wants to talk things over.
Bibitawan niyo talaga yun. Okay, focus tayo. Hindi, ano yan,
Kapit lang.
kailangan maging effective yung atake natin. Okay? Yung receiver natin, dalhin nyo lang kay Alex. Si Alex makakapag-distribute na maayos sa bola. Ngayon, may umaatake, huwag kakalimutan ang coverage. Yes! Pindong nyo lang.
Well, Coach Shaq called a much-needed timeout. Produced positive results for FEU. Coach Oji hoping the same will happen to his team, as FEU has the momentum right now, creeping up on UST, trying to steal this one away. Cortez unable to get the point. Simborio from the weak side. Cabanos sends it right at the top of the net. A joust, but a violation on the UST side, and we are tied at 22.
Right now, UST needs to have flawless defense. And they need to start with a good reception.
Sinabi nga ni Coach Shaq, kailangan nyong maniwala na kaya nyong manalo dito sa laban na to. FEU has to continue believing, but Lastimosa shattering that belief with her most powerful spike of the afternoon. Basas checking out. Rizali Amaro checking in. This is just her second match fielded in by Coach Shaq, and mental mistake there by Pam Lastimosa, and she knows it.
Now Coach Oji telling the team to forget about it. Well, they will receive the ball. They have the chance to score that point.
Palma at the service line. Cabanos goes to Cortez, and Jessie De Leon with the right presence of mind, and Coach Shaq is livid.
Coach Shaq asking Papa talk to our first referee.
Well, UST has arrived at match point. Let's take a look at this last play one more time.
Look clean.
FEU's got to forget about that last sequence. Quick attack for Simborio. Chance ball for FEU. Papa chooses Simborio again, and this could be it. UST ends their 5-match losing skid in the UAAP.
This is actually a good way for UST to end the first round.
They came in as the underdogs, Anne.
That's right. A lot of people, of course, expecting FEU to dominate this match, or if not, actually lead it. But FEU, after that turnaround in the second set, Anton, consistently played, the succeeding sets, third and fourth.
Coach Oji Mamon is our RCBC Smarter Solutions coach of the game. RCBC Smarter Solutions. Hey, it's a good day for Coach Oji Mamon.
Definitely is.
A day with a theme that starts with a capital W.
He wins both his games today. So sulit yung pag-stay niya sa arena from the morning all the way up to this evening.
Hey, this was a hard-earned win after that loss in the first set. There you have it. The final set scores. Set 2, that was really the crucial one. Especially the last part of that second set. wherein both teams arrived at set point, but it was UST who grabbed and seized the opportunity. They are our team Bonchon of the game. The crispy chicken global phenomenon. From here on, it's Bonchon. Pamela Stimosa tweaked her ankle late in the first set. Sherry Ann Rondina stepped up for her. Mela Tunay playing her best match of the season so far, but our Gatorade player of the game, fueling the UAP to play hard, is none other than Sherry Ann Rondina, and the rookie is at courtside with Cristel Bachelor.
Cherry, expect mo ba na mababad ka today?
Hindi po kasi inuna yung mga first stringer, tapos sinabi ko lang, kaya natin to yung laro. Tapos sinabi ko lang na, Lord, may rason po ang lahat. Kung makapasok man po, bigyan niyo po ako ng very best po na makuha namin tong laro.
Saan nyo hinugot biglaan yung confidence nyo? Kasi yun yung hinahanap ni Coach Ogie sa inyo nung last game.
Para sa amin po, pinaktis na po namin kasi sabi ni Coach na kunin nyo yung confidence, hanapin nyo yung confidence nyo, tapos sabi niya na maglaro lang kayo, kayang-kaya nyo yan. Grabe yung motivation ni Coach para sa amin.
Congratulations, Cherry. You're the new crowd favorite for this year. Alam mo ba yun?
Bumate.
Yeah, pwede bumate. Sige, gusto ko mapati.
Hi po sa mga teachers po ng Compostela National High School. Sa Compostela po, sa Staka family ko po. Hi Papa, hi Mama, hi Ates. Hello Inday. Happy birthday pala sinasabi ni Coach Dolo si Tina. Tina ata yun. Happy birthday po.
Congratulations, Cherry, to the rest of the UST Golden Tigresses. Back to you, Anton.
Happy birthday, friends!
All I can say is she deserves it. She deserves to greet anybody she wants for an incredible performance. 15 points. That is the final tally for Cherry Ann Rondina. And coming into this match, in 6 matches, she had 19. So almost matching that output with 15 in 1 match alone. So tomorrow, we continue our exciting UAP volleyball action at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. NU and Adamson will fight for solo third. And at 4 p.m., the much-anticipated rematch of the finals last year between Ateneo and Lasal.
Well, I expect it's going to be one crazy day tomorrow, and a lot of people will definitely be there to watch these games.
So see you all again tomorrow at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. Again, the results for today's matches: Ateneo improving to 6-0 after defeating UE in straight sets. In our second game, UST ending their 5-match losing skid by beating FEU 3-1. For our director, Al Neri, Nicole Yu, Cristel Bachelor, my partner, Andrew Mulia, and all of us who are a part of ABS-CBN Sports, I'm Anton Ross saying maraming salamat po, and we'll see you all tomorrow again for more UAP Season 77 volleyball action.